It's all in black and white. Alan Shearer stays for another season, but would he be the main talking point against Aston Villa? Liverpool are beginning to do more than just talk a good game, but they would have to be at their very best against Bolton. Stuart Pearce thinks he's in with a shout of landing the Manchester City job full-time, if his nerves will take it. And we bring you all the cool finishers on another action-packed weekend in the Barclays English Premier League. St James's Park, Newcastle, and the local hero's name will be up in lights for at least another season. One of England's great centre-forwards, Alan Shearer, has well and truly put retirement on hold by signing a new contract as player-coach for next season. His goal of leading Newcastle towards domestic and European glory with Graham Souness was just too hard to resist.
He's been with the club 9 years. He's always been a model pro all the way through.
Once a Geordie, always a Geordie.
He only needs another 9 goals to put legend Jackie Milburn's record in the shade. He'll surely complete that achievement before signing off. And let's face it, at 34, he's as enthusiastic as ever about the game. Captain against Aston Villa on what should be a very special occasion. Alan Shearer's change of heart is exactly what the Geordie fans had wanted. Now he hopes to add to his 18 goals that he's scored for the club this season. Newcastle United still without Patrick Kluivert, but Kieran Dyer was back from England duty fully fit, and Lee Bowyer and Nicky Butt made it a solid-looking midfield. Aston Villa have all sorts of injury problems, but Juan Pablo Rangel, Darius Vassell and Martin Larsson are all back to fitness. Still no Gavin McCann. Graham Souness and Freddie Shepherd are hoping that now they've persuaded Shearer to stay, they can persuade the fans they're all going places. David O'Leary wants a top 10 finish before spending some of the £20 million made available to him this summer. Your commentators Jim Proudfoot and Gordon McQueen.
All the talk this week has been about Alan Shearer and his decision to stay. Will Shearer be able to end what's been such a good week for him and Newcastle United by seeing off Aston Villa in his trademark style and adding to the 191 goals that he has scored for his hometown club. Pressure by Darius Vassell on Andy O'Brien, giving Aston Villa a throw. Davis with the cross, and it might break for Rangel! And Aston Villa lead in the opening stages. Juan Pablo Rangel back in the side. And with all the talk about Alan Shearer, it's the other number 9 that strikes gold.
Well, they just don't clear their lines here at all, Newcastle. Been defending very well of late. Poor clearance here, falls 10 yards out to Rangel. There's only one place this ball's going to end up. Strikes it really sweetly. Shea given absolutely no chance.
Lovely take by Bowyer. Now Laurent Robert. 2 in the centre. Bowyer! Sorensen got enough in the way and was there to thwart Kieran Dyer on the rebound. An intelligent pass from Davis. Vassell. The difference he's made in his return to the Aston Villa side. Now Barry off the inside of the post, and Newcastle breathe again as Hughes reads the bounce quicker than Rangel.
Barry making a run down that left-hand side. Takes a long while to get to him the ball here. Looks as if he's going to hit it with his left. Hits it with his right. Given beat.
It has been a performance in real contrast to Aston Villa's recent form away from home. 7 of the last 9 games on the road have ended in defeat. And Newcastle ending the half with an opportunity to get back on level terms as Genus onside misses the target.
Oh, what a chance for Newcastle. Absolutely fantastic chance here to get right back into this game, right in the stroke of half-time. It's a lovely pass from Robert to Dyer. I think he's maybe delayed it too long. Eventually gets it across to Janus. Oh, poor effort.
But Dyer. Bowyer had made an early run forward for him, but he held it up instead, waiting for Robert. And Shearer was at a handball by Samuel. Floyd Samuel had touched that with his hand. Graham Souness sprinted up from the technical area, but the referee and assistant both said no. Graham Souness was absolutely livid. He was under no misapprehension whatever about what he thought he saw, and he sprinted from the edge of the technical area halfway to the edge of the penalty area to protest against the non-award of a spot kick. Here's Angel now through at the other end, and he squandered another really good chance to give Aston Villa a 2-0 lead. And if Villa don't go on and win this game, they will wonder how they let it escape.
There's absolutely no question that Aston Villa have the far the better chances.
Bowyer again! And Thomas Sorensen helps it over the crossbar.
I think he had to help it over the crossbar as well, because Bowyer strikes us really well with his left foot here. Lovely little 1-2, give and go little turn.
It's Boomsong. And Vassell has won possession really cheaply. Is this a chance to win the game for Aston Villa? Still Duraz. Vassell keeps his feet, and that has got to be a penalty and a red card. Stephen Taylor almost on the line, and Newcastle down to 10 men. Instinctive play from the defender, but as soon as the ball hit him on the arm, he had to go.
Well, it's another terrible mistake by Newcastle. This time by a midfield player nifted up, but Vassell does ever so well, skips round Gibbon. Stephen Taylor trying to kid the referee, it's hit him in the chest. Vassell's picking his spot, blatant handball, he's got to go.
Juan Pablo Angel has missed 3 penalties for Aston Villa this season, and so the responsibility passes to Gareth Barry. It's 2-0, and it's surely the game won for Aston Villa. Only their second ever Premiership win on Tyneside now looks short.
Well, he can't say he's not deserved a goal today for Aston Villa. He's been absolutely terrific.
Stayed by Carr, picked up by Barry. Vassell. Aston Villa with bodies forward, and that is another penalty. Vassell blocked by Stephen Carr, and in a game which has seen no penalties awarded at one end, Villa have had 2.
Well, Stephen Carr not happy with this decision at all. Newcastle fans aren't happy. Does he run into him here? Barry Knight thinks so. Penalty kick. Well, they stick it in the same spot. He certainly had it left-footed, that's for sure. Does he slam it, place it?
He goes the same way. The result is the same, and the result is going to be an Aston Villa victory, an emphatic win for Villa on Tyneside. 3-0 they lead.
Another fantastic penalty, but Newcastle certainly hard done by there.
Foul by Samuel, and then
that's fighting broke out between two Newcastle players. They're fighting amongst themselves. It's Lee Bowyer and Kieran Dyer. They are not fighting with Aston Villa players. They're scrapping amongst one another. Frustration really creeping in now. 3-0 down. It's all going horribly wrong for Newcastle United here.
He's going to call Lee Bowyer over. He's going to call Kieran Dyer over. It's a red card for Dyer.
Well, it's going to be a red card for Bowyer as well. Yes, and it is. Absolutely astonishing scenes here, Jim, at St James's. Unbelievable incident. Bowyer's shirt ripped. My goodness gracious, that is the last thing that Graham Souness wanted. Things going wonderfully well here at Newcastle with their cup runs. Shearer deciding to stay another year. 3-0 down, and then this happens. Unbelievable.
Well, this is the incident between the two of them. Strangling, punches thrown, and Newcastle have pressed self-destruct. And for this proud football club, it is a sorry, sorry afternoon that 2 of their own sent off for fighting each other. at 2-0 down and a man down. It was a bad afternoon for Newcastle, but the fact that they've ended up fighting with each other on the pitch is going to take all the headlines. Graham Souness's men end up losing by 3-0, but the result almost an irrelevance. On the afternoon that Lee Bowyer and Kieran Dyer traded blows and were both sent off. Some long, hard thinking to do for Graham Souness.
The manager only too well aware that for the reputation of the club he needed to take swift, decisive action. It was a disgraceful incident that overshadowed Aston Villa's terrific performance.
We'd just like to apologise to the fans, the chairman, the managing staff, all the players and everybody that's connected to Newcastle, family and everybody that witnessed what happened today on the football pitch. Sincerely sorry.
Yeah, I'd touch on the same as well. I'd like to apologise to my teammates, the manager, chairman and the fans, everyone connected with the club as well. We're teammates and we have disagreements. We shouldn't be fighting in front of 50,000 people.
I can envisage both of them playing for Newcastle again. Players like them do not come along very often. They're both top-class players. I mean, I think if it was, this is without speaking to the chairman. I don't know his view on it, but I would hope he would see it like this. That if it ever happened again, that would definitely be the end for the pair of them. That's something that we cannot accept.
Still to come, could Stuart Pearce enjoy a first win as Manchester City manager? It will be difficult down at the Valley.
On Fox Soccer Channel.
Your world, your life, your game.
Manchester United against Blackburn Rovers at Old Trafford, and the master up against one of his star pupils. Mark Hughes returned to the Theatre of Dreams for the first time as a Barclays English Premier League manager. He needed to outwit the man who's taught him so much if Blackburn were to stay clear of the relegation battle. Rob Hawthorne and Davy Provin are your commentators.
And here's John Stead looking to cause an early scare. Since he scored the winner against Manchester United, he's only scored once. Here's Rooney getting into decent area. Van Nistelrooy's in there. Good save from Friedel on the line from Rooney's attempted follow-up.
Escape though for Blackburn and a terrific reflex stop from Brad Friedel.
Scholes with a kick. Oh! It was Silvestre who arrived with a header and a good reaction from Friedel.
Well, when you don't win the first ball in that area, Rob, you expect to lose a goal. Nothing wrong with the header, there's plenty on it, and that is a wonderful stop.
Here's Reed. Good challenge by Roy Keane. Now Rooney. Van Nistelrooy. Rooney off the post! And it's Keane again. Ronaldo. Well, from the minute Roy Keane made his inspirational challenge at the start of that move, it deserved a goal, and it very nearly got one through Wayne Rooney.
That's terrific build-up play. Couldn't have struck it any sweeter either.
Van Nistelrooy. Aim for Ronaldo. He's brought it under control. Rooney! He headed straight at Scholes by Nelson, but they get it clear. Only to Keane! Off the post! Rooney! Well, the same post that Wayne Rooney hit earlier. This time rattled by Roy Keane.
Nelson did well to get it away. Broke beautifully for Roy Keane, who's coming onto this. Good first touch, takes it on a half volley. He couldn't come much closer.
Scholes with the corner. They're finishing the first half with a flourish, the home side. Silvestre off the line! Back in from Scholes, O'Shea takes a stab at it, but Stead on the line, the hero.
Well, benefit of having a defender on the post. It's Pearson perfectly positioned, and he does enough there.
Neil. Nelson still calling for it. Neville. Stead shot!
Well, it's a rare chance there for John Stead. It's a very awkward one. He's got to take it quickly. He's got to take it in the half volley. Gary Neville doesn't deal with it, but he rather smothers it there, John Stead.
Here's O'Shea. O'Shea launching one. I think he knows that time is up now. Manchester United concede more ground in the Premiership, but it's an outstanding result against his old manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, for Mark Hughes.
First half we played excellent. We've hit the post twice. Brad does 2 fantastic saves. Just like the first game, he had incredible saves in that game. 1 cleared off the line, and really we could have been getting 4 or 5 up. But they may have felt that was a lucky break and maybe it galvanised them a bit. But certainly in the second half we were disappointing.
At Highbury, Thierry Henry was back after a calf strain to lead the line against the bottom club Norwich City. Brazilian star Gilberto, who's been sorely missed in midfield, returned after a long absence. It's another difficult day in store for Nigel Worthington, whose side are 7 points from safety. Ian Crocker and Trevor Francis were at Highbury.
Ljungberg. Gilberto. It comes to Flamini. Perez. Thierry Henry. It didn't take him long to have a say. The captain for the day fires Arsenal in front.
Well, that was the finish of a real top marksman. Knew exactly what he's doing. Perez slips it into him. He knows exactly where the goal is. Absolutely superb finish.
Arsenal into their stride now. Lauren. Reyes. Ljungberg. Reyes. Lauren. Popping up edge of area. Henry. He's looking for another one. Top quality, top class, top man.
Comes inside onto his right foot. Little dummy, makes himself a yard, and then absolutely smashes the ball across Green. Once again in that same corner, giving Green no chance.
Here it comes from Huckabee. It's gone over Aston. Lehmann unconvincing. Graham Stewart miscued it. It's actually come back to Huckabee, which definitely wasn't part of the plan. Oh, Huckabee with a fabulous finish. What a stunning strike.
Comes from the left-hand side. Easily goes past Perez. There's got to be more resistance from Robert Perez. He knows that Huckabee wants to get it onto his right foot. Terrific drive across the keeper Lehmann and giving him no chance.
Anxious times for Norwich. Fabregas now to Reyes. And Lauren gets it across for Ljungberg to score, surely. He does, right at the start of the second half. Freddie Ljungberg in where it counts. 3-1 to Arsenal.
But it's a superb touch from Lauren. Over the head of Green to the far post. Ljungberg gets into the right position.
Reyes picked out Fabregas. Thierry Henry for the hit. And that is a fine stop from Robert Green. And between them, they're pulling apart to goal. Thierry Henry is the man who finishes it off. Another high-quality Highbury hat-trick for this Arsenal legend.
Well, everybody in the ground was shouting for a penalty when Reyes went to floor, but they weren't too concerned when the ball fell loose to Thierry Henry, because they've got their wish. Henry's got his hat-trick.
Colo Torre now. Ljungberg. Colo Torre had continued running. That's that. Thierry Henry made it 30 goals this season. It ends at Highbury. Arsenal 4, Norwich 1.
In any other season, 67 points with 7 games to go, you fight for the championship. But Chelsea has an exceptional total. But we keep going, you know, and our pride is, as I said many times, to get as close as we can. You never know. We want to keep trying to win every game and improve the quality of our football.
It was always going to be a tall order for Southampton against leaders Chelsea, but Peter Crouch was hoping to add to his 9 league goals this season. Jose Mourinho, fined by UEFA this week and given a Champions League touchline ban, would make the most of directing this one from the bench. Peter Drury and Tony Dorigo were at St Mary's.
It's a free kick for Chelsea now, conceded by Jakobsen. Quite a long way out. Antiniemi should see plenty of it. Frank Lampard has hit it, deflection in! And Chelsea have the lead on the south coast, and right now Frank Lampard can do no wrong.
But there's a cruel deflection on Antiniemi. Well, he's heading for the top left-hand corner, and Niemi was covering it. Instead, it's clipped off the end of the wall. Rory Delap gets a touch, sends it spinning into the middle of the goal, and they're one ahead.
Gudjonsson has lifted it forward for Kejman. Delap was well stationed, and Sens can come again. Well, that's an odd ball from Kwasi, which interested Kejman. Touch back towards Niemi, who flung out a boot and prevented the scoring of the most appallingly untidy own goal imaginable. By the way, that is a great save.
It really is, even it is with his foot.
There's the corner, and there is another very good save by Niemi, I think, from Huth.
Here as the corner comes in, it's low, it's swung out. Huth's just stationary. Good strike, hard and low. Niemi well down.
Makelele, Johnson. And still Glenn Johnson. And still Glenn Johnson. And he's pulled it back for Gudjonsson. It's 2. Well, it was a wonderfully incisive run by the right full-back, who just kept going.
Took Graham Lasso on inside, showed him inside, well, he just went. Slalom through the box. Then in the presence of mind to pick out Ida Gudjonsson, one touch.
And here is Telfer. It's 2-1! It is Kevin Phillips, and there's just a glimmer of hope.
Excellent ball across, and he tucks it away.
Bernard rolling it for Lundekvam to clear rather clumsily. Straight at Makelele, and then Gudjonsson, and then Jarosik. And now Lampard, and on for Drogba. This is lovely one-touch football from Chelsea, and Gudjonsson has scored just the most sublime goal. What a beautiful, beautiful team goal that is.
Look at this, Gudjonsson 1-2 to Jarosik. Actually slick passing. Gudjonsson continues his run and just slots it home inside the far post. 6-7 players involved. The Icelander again gets his second of the match. And now it really is all over.
And even the perfectionist could find no fault in what he saw then.
Makelele is always going to get the ball. Lampard and Gudjonsson play against your two in midfield and run them off. So Makelele is going to get as much of the ball.
It was the start of an emotional week at Anfield with the visit of Juventus on Tuesday. But this was a vital game for Liverpool midfielder John Welsh making his full league debut. In front of him, Luis Garcia, with Milan Baros suspended, and Fernando Morientes only recovered enough from a thigh injury to start on the bench. Sam Allardyce named an unchanged team from the one that beat Norwich. It meant no place in the starting lineup for Ivan Campo or JJ Okocha. So, 7 days that will shape the Liverpool season. It's all hard work for Rafael Benitez. Bill Leslie and former Anfield favourite Nigel Spackman saw this one.
Nolan, chase for Gardner. Carragher's left into Pellegrino. And here it is for Davis now. Liverpool forced to concede a corner again.
danger, not clear. It's off the line tremendously well. Following in was Gardner. It's another corner kick. Liverpool under the cosh, but that is a real escape. Finnan off the line.
Yeah, but they keep the ball in the right areas here. Herrera drags it back in. Stelios' shot off the line from Finnan, and then off the line again as it comes back in.
3 defeats in 15 games for Liverpool at home so far. In fact, only Manchester United and Chelsea have conceded fewer goals at home. Liverpool have been close to conceding so far. A goal line clearance, and that's Carragher causing Carson all sorts of problems. Luckily for Liverpool, it drifted wide. This is Welsh now. He's found Bishkan. Appeals for handball from Nolan. So Liverpool free kick. Looks for all the world like this will be made in England by Steven Gerrard. Hit low, hit well, saved well by Escalina. Garcia following up. Still it's possible, but it's hooked wide by Steven Gerrard.
Oh, that's a better free kick, isn't it? Quite straightforward. Laid off by Risa. Hit in by Gerrard, hard and low. Good save from Escalina. And Garcia can't get it back on target. And when it comes back to Steven Gerrard, he's on the volley, but he's dragged it wide. But that's better from Liverpool.
Gerrard. Looking for Risa. Not just did enough. No foul by Luis Garcia. He's trying to get beyond Nolan. And again, Steve Bennett. Besides, there was no infringement. Risa's cross. Oh, tremendous effort from Nunez. And a great save to match by Jussi Escalainen. Still play goes on. Nunez. Gerrard is absolutely fuming with the assistant on the far side. He felt there was an infringement inside the penalty area, and suddenly the second half comes to life. Still Bolton look for a way through. Speed now. Brings Gardner into play. Okocha again. Starting to conduct things for Bolton. Okocha! And that's a great save from Scott Carson.
Okocha takes on Gerrard. Makes a space for himself on that right foot. That's a wonderful strike, dipping in front of the goalkeeper, Scott Carson. He gets enough on it just to get it out for the corner.
Speed's corner. Rising was Davis. Again, Finnan is forced to clear off the line. Liverpool struggling to clear it. This time, it couldn't be directed goalwards by Nolan.
Yeah, but good pressure, as we said, from Bolton from the corner, and that man, Steve Finnan, gets it off the line once again.
Garcia disguises the ball to Smitsa. Now Luis Garcia, lovely touch, Letalek. Can Liverpool finish here? It's away by Gardner, and Gotti flicks behind. I don't think he knew too much about it. That could have gone anywhere.
That could have gone anywhere, Bill, but unfortunately for Liverpool, unfortunately for Bolton, it's gone in the side netting. Good pressure from Liverpool, and now Gerrard with the corner.
Among their best moves of the game, but Liverpool saving the best till last here. Gerrard, back to Traore. Chipped in by Traore! And it's Igor Bishkan for Liverpool! Now, how important will that goal turn out to be for Liverpool?
Well, it's a well-worked corner from Liverpool, but Bolton just turned off here. They just switched off, didn't realise the situation. And in the end, that little ball in, Bishkan just attacks it on his own. Escalainen, no chance.
The result, all important, and Liverpool edge towards a golden 3 points. Liverpool have done it. They have Igor Bishkan to thank for it. His first ever goal at Anfield. The final score, Liverpool 1, Bolton 0.
It was quite important to score, not only me or anybody to score, to win us a game, because these 3 points would give us a chance to catch on Everton and put some more pressure on them before the game of tomorrow.
A massive opportunity for us to go above them.
deserve to probably go above them, but we haven't, and you don't always get what you deserve in this game, we know that, so we'll have to take it on the chin and look to next week to try and grab another 3 points back against Fulham, and hopefully Liverpool or Everton slip up.
With Everton's lead down to just 1 point, their tense game with West Brom is still to come. Two players making headlines at St Andrews. Jermaine Pennant out of jail but back for Birmingham, wearing a prison tag under the terms of his release. And Freddie Canuti just happy to be alive after fleeing an angry mob following Mali's World Cup qualifier against Togo. Watching this one for us, John Anderson and Gary Birtles.
Here's Defoe, it's Jermaine Defoe, and it comes out to Andy Reid. Reid tries to curl it in, it was a great effort, and Taylor was grateful to see it just drift wide, but Defoe's goal, attacking instinct again, set up the chance. Edmund. Davis has played the 1-2 with Reid. Here's Brown, Davis again. A bit more purpose from Tottenham now. Carrick, that's a terrific ball. And here's Kelly! And he's put it in, and Tottenham Hotspur are in front. It's his first ever goal for the club. And the young Republic of Ireland under-21 international has broken the deadlock 13 minutes into the second half.
Well, that's a magnificent build-up. Whatever Martin Jol said to Andy Reid there, it's clearly worked its magic, because it was patient, but what they did, Tottenham, in the build-up, they moved it quicker. They didn't take the time, and it was a measured bit. That's a lovely ball from Carrick. Great chest control, a wonderful finish. Perfection from the first time somebody touched the ball to start the move, to finish the move. Look at the quality here. Across the keeper, no chance of saving it.
Here's a chance for Birmingham, and they've scored! It's an equaliser from Carter, who just got goal side, capitalised on the fragile Tottenham defence and was able to poke the ball in, and it's 1-1 with 20 minutes of the second half gone.
Well, Tottenham got exactly what they deserved there. They were showboated, trying to keep possession instead of clearing the lines. Look at them, little dinks in there. You don't take chances there, and they've been punished by it, deservedly so. It's a good finish, it's a brave finish. But Tottenham, for me, showboated, didn't need to, and they've got punished for that frailty.
Here's Edmund, and now Reid. In space for the cross, swung in, there is Mino! What a save by Mike Taylor, and Birmingham survived. Edmund's long throw for Spurs. Mido with the flick. Canuti! Another fantastic save by Mike Taylor. 2 in 20 seconds, both of them superb, both of them frustrating Tottenham Hotspur. Melchiot's done really well. Still has it, Melchiot. Terrific run. Has found Johnson. Cross is a good one. It's headed down, and it's wide by Clinton Morrison. And he can't believe it, and neither can the Birmingham City fans, because that was the chance to win it.
We've got 7 games to go. We want to try and emulate where we did last year, which was finish 10th. That's going to be difficult, but that's the challenge I want to put down to everybody. It's important. The more places you get, the more points you get, the bigger prizes you get, and the more money you get. And I'll always be knocking on the door for a bit more money in the summer if we finish where we want to finish.
Middlesbrough welcomed back some big names for the trip to Selhurst Park. A huge match for Ian Dowie, who's found his Eagles no longer soaring. The two Tonys, Gale and Jones, were in the stands for us.
In by Ledgerwood. Here's Friedman, and now Johnson! He normally takes chances like that. That's a huge clearance. And here's Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Straight across the face of goal.
He was going for goal, but he couldn't get the angle on it.
Great opportunity from Hasselbank, done everything right, apart from the finish.
Johnson, terrific hit, and he might get a second chance. And this time Schwarzer makes the save. Set it there by Wayne Routledge.
Brilliantly direct, he was only going to go for goal. He beaten Schwarzer all end up, the ball was past him before he dived. Easy save for the second one from Andy Johnson.
Downing now to take the corner kick. And Middlesbrough have taken the lead, and it's Frank Quadru.
Quadru gets his header in, but no one on the near post again. Kirai's got no chance, there's no one on that near post, and he's straight into the goal. Unmarked Frank Quadru, who takes it very well.
Down. Now Hasselbank. And Kirai got a hand to that.
Good play from Downing. Square ball to Hasselbank. You've got to close him down. A little bit slow, Hudson.
Palace stay in the bottom three.
We got the goal, and really, you know, credit to Crystal Palace. We knew they had a good home record. We knew they'd throw everything at us. They did. We resisted very well. I thought the two centre-backs were outstanding, Southgate and Riggett. And Boateng back and in front of them just gave us that solidity, enabled us to win the game.
Chris Coleman is only too well aware of how important the next month is for Fulham. Anything but a win, and they're deep in trouble. Portsmouth hope to bring in a new manager by the end of April to work alongside Velimir Ziyech. Alan Parry and David Pleat were at Craven Cottage.
Here's Stone again. That's a great ball in! Oh, what a save by Van der Sar from point-blank range. He has denied Yakubu the first goal of the game. Magnificent save.
All round excellent. Lovely cross by Steve Stone, but did Van der Sar react quickly?
Lua's influence has been immeasurable, really, since he joined Pompey. And with Yakubu, they form a very handy partnership. Those two combining effectively again. Oh, what a goal! Well, he has produced one of his specials, and with a celebration to match. Lua fires Pompey into a well-deserved lead here.
And here he takes on the tall defender Zach Knight, comes inside of him, comes inside again, and then gets it on his right foot. Shades of Thierry Henry's goal yesterday, actually, at Highbury. Cutting across and hitting with his right foot towards the far corner. Brilliant shot, curved and with pace.
Rosigne did well, and the 20-year-old shows the way and finds Andy Cole. Handball is the big shout, and the referee appears to have agreed with it. Stefanovic looks on, and the referee, Mark Clattenburg, has made a big decision here. Whether there was anything deliberate about the handball, well, the referee decided it was. Malbank with a chance to bring Fulham level seconds before the half-time whistle. And he's failed to take it. And the goalkeeper has produced another marvellous save from the follow-up shot. Ashdown, the hero, as half-time approaches here. What a marvellous double save that was. Knight. Angle ball, difficult for the defence to deal with. Zaya's clearance kept in play by Boamorte. But Malbranche, short if he needs support, has gone for the more direct route instead. Did well to stay on his feet. Cole! Andy Cole delivers yet again a vital goal.
As he went past Steve Stone, there it was, who was defending well. Boamorte, and when he passed it back, it was an excellent pass, perfectly timed. And Cole just stabbed the ball as accurately as he can do.
Good position for a free kick, this.
Big Zach Knight, he'll be coming up.
And he makes the run towards the near post, and it finds him! Oh, and off the post! Back in by Clark, and Ashdown controls things, and Andy Cole so close. Difficult bouncing ball there. Oh, and he's given it away to McBride! Fulham from a goal down. Now lead 2-1. McBride's first Premier League goal of the season, but the mistake by De Zeu will haunt him for the rest of the season.
He should not have allowed it to drop in the first place. Should have attacked the ball, and then he should have headed it the other way, or even waited for it to drop to volley. Good swivel by McBride. Goalkeeper no chance.
There's Radzinski. Cole all alone there. Oh, and Primus has been dispossessed by Boamorti. What a mistake, that could finish them off. Cole waiting for the cross. He can keep on waiting because Luis Boamorti decided this is going to be my goal, and that is going to be 3 points for Fulham.
Well, they're caught short at the back anyway with two defenders. Primus has to get that away, he has to get it forward. He allows himself to be robbed. Boamorti, cool as a cucumber. Lovely finish because he had to keep his composure as he went round the keeper. Ashdown could easily have pulled him down.
And when Portsmouth look back on this game, they'll find it hard to believe how they've thrown it away.
Into the Valley and the 300th Barclays English Premier League game of the season. Two sides hoping for a good end to their campaign. Charlton try to avoid that traditional end-of-season slump. Stuart Pearce is playing for his managerial career and is looking for his first win as City boss. Paul Walsh and Kevin Keatings were in South London.
Ball played out here to Reina. It's as though he's adopted a right-sided midfield role from the start. Sibieski rather tucked in. It's a good ball in and a header from Musampa. Forced an excellent reaction save out of Dean Kiley.
Yeah, it's a great change of the play out to this right-hand side. There you see Reina picking it up. He's just looking to step inside. Delivers a great cross in, and there's Musampa, who's came from that left-hand side, made a diagonal run right across the face of the Charlton defence. A great header.
Manchester City's second corner already. Oh, and it's in! Deflected on the line by Danny Murphy, I think, but Richard Dunn will be claiming the goal. On his 200th league start of his career, the big Irish defender got enough on the header. Deflected, I think, off Murphy, but certainly a goal for Manchester City.
Yeah, he's just stepped from the back post area, just got in front of the defender, glances towards that far post. It actually took a deflection.
He'll be claiming it, all centre-backs will.
Yeah, whether he'll get it or not, I don't know.
Franceschi brought himself a little bit of room. Invites the run here from Jerome Thomas. Oh, excellent ball in, and it's a simple tap in for Sean Bartlett.
Well, I'll tell you what, fantastic play by Jerome Thomas. I'll tell you for why it was he really had to get on his way very quickly to catch that pass through. Just as it hits the byline, he really wraps his foot around it and drills it across that penalty or the 6-yard area. Franceschi gives him quite a bit to do here as he slides that in, but he gets after it. You've got to be honest, it's a fantastic pass. He gets a bit fortunate, Bartlett. I thought Distan could have just done a little bit more here. He just puts the brakes on and lets him make that cross. I think Stuart Pearce will be furious when he sees that.
Macken, Fowler, Macken, real chance! Terrific block from Dean Kiley. How quickly the goalkeeper got off his line there to deny Jonathan Macken.
Yeah, and it's absolutely top-class play by Macken and Fowler. Great little give and go. Loses fish totally, settles himself, and he can't believe he hasn't scored there.
Barton's corner. Oh, and it's a goal! Robbie Fowler at the far post has tucked it away, and nobody tracked him. Fatal for Charlton.
Yeah, of all the people in the world you wouldn't want to give a chance to in the 6-yard box. Just got around that back post area. There you see, he just goes in the near post and then ducks out, and the cross just evades everyone. And there I think you see Danny Murphy slumping in his shoulders there.
Manchester City, frankly, you have to say, it's a deserved lead again for them. Charlton are getting Kevin Lisby ready for the last quarter of an hour. And here's Thomas with a cross, useful one. Matt Holland who met it off the bar from the Charlton skipper. Well, that had beaten David James, but not the crossbar from Matty Holland. Stuart Pearce is 3 stoppage time minutes away from his first win as caretaker manager.
3 minutes additional time to be played.
Luke Young. Got a flick on. Oh, and it is a goal! Unbelievable! Chris Perry has bagged Charlton Athletic an unlikely point, and Manchester City left to rue glorious missed opportunities. Stuart Pearce will be crestfallen by that, but that is football for you.
It's a good ball into the near post. It takes a deflection across. Chris Perry's gambled, gone forward. There you see the flick from Jeffers. Perry coming into the far post. He'll be absolutely sick because they've been great today, Man City.
Probably, to be fair, the result should have been maybe 5-1, 5-2, maybe even more. That's the way the game goes. I'll not sit and ask for sympathy. I certainly wouldn't give the opposition any sympathy. So, I think, as a manager, I've walked in the dressing room afterwards. The players are very, very disappointed with their performance. No, they were fantastic for me today.
All smiles, at least to start with, at the Hawthorns, with both sides desperate for 3 points. Martin Tyler and Andy Townsend, your commentators.
Free kick. Coming up to the 10-minute mark. A fantastic boost to get in front for West Bromwich Albion here. Oh, and they've hit the bar through Gardso's header.
Well, there you go, that's unlucky. So unlucky there, Thomas Gardso. He does everything right. Good delivery in. It's a great leap. Just couldn't quite get over it to steer it past Nigel Martin.
Greening. That's a terrific ball. And it's led to a goal for Shearer. And it's West Bromwich Albion with the somersaults of celebration.
It's a wonderful ball on the outside. That gives forwards the chance to attack it. And Shearer does exactly that. Comes steaming in on the back post. What a great header. And now that really gives Brian Robson and his players something to hang on to.
Martins stayed at home. Richardson. That's where quick feet are so important. Oh, and it's hit the post. It's Albrechtsen.
Tell you what, he's made a fantastic run initially, 40-50 yards forward. Confidence that Kieran Richardson is now showing, it's flooding through him, I tell you, and it's a great bit of skill to put Albrechtsen in again, and he's unlucky, Martin.
Weir. Cahill. A bit lucky that it ran beyond Osman. Now bent, it swerved. Holt was going one way, found enough of his frame to keep it out as it looked as though it might be veering past him on his left-hand side.
There won't be many fingernails left tonight, Martin, I'm sure.
Horsfield. He's muscled his way through. Can he pick out Campbell? And he's picked out Shearer. And credit Nigel Martin with the save. That was the game for West Brom then. Robinson. And again. And West Bromwich Albion have won it. It's a great victory earned by Shearer's goal. A high-class goal. West Brom on the way up. They've won again. 1-0.
It's a massive win because it puts pressure on, Portsmouth, who got beat off Fulham. Puts more pressure on Southampton, Crystal Palace. That's what we needed to do. But the main thing is that we keep going.
We've got a tremendous team spirit. We're delighted with the position we're in. We've won a tremendous amount of games in the Premier League this year, and I'm sure we'll win some more before the end.
West Brom, the only winners in the bottom 5. They move ahead of Crystal Palace and are now behind Southampton only on goal difference. Portsmouth still have problems, and it could be any 3 from those 5. There's no stopping Chelsea, 13 points clear of Arsenal, who moved second above Manchester United. And the race for that final Champions League place now looks as if it's going to run until the end of the season. Enough of all that fighting talk. We'll just let the terrific action from the last month speak for itself. After all, the one common goal that these top stars share is to make sure they hit the back of the net. From me, Mark Saggers, until next time, you have to agree that with strikes like these, the Barclays English Premier League puts a real spring in your step.